Welcome back here then to Cadwell Park. These are the Aprilia RSV Mille, and there is Darren Jones. No, give us a wave, Darren. He leads the series on 140 points. The nearest man to him is Daniel Tarratt, number 2 on 90. Then we got Marc Ramsbotham on 82 points. And there's Roger Rabbit, but he's missed the start, but they're away, and it's Ramsbotham that leads. So I've got a feeling that Mr. Ramsbotham has brought one of his mates with him to watch. Rammy Rabbit. But it is Marc Ramsbotham that leads them through on the first lap. These big Aprilia machines are all 1000cc. There is Daniel Tarratt, second in the championship, coming here today, 90 points with Marc Ramsbotham, who currently leads the race on 82. Paul Rogers is in fourth with 55 points. But it is a big wheelie there from Ramsbotham, a big handful of bike. Jonesy behind him. Qualifying was Darren Jones from Marc Ramsbotham from Paul Rogers. That was the top three with John Coughlan there, number 28. That made up the front row of the grid in qualifying. So lap times of 1:38.56, 79, well, nearly 80 miles an hour average speed. So pretty quick for these guys. But it is Ramsbotham, Rammy Ramsbotham. We actually did get an email from his wife, Sarah, saying that whether we were going to nickname him Razza, because we do have Dazza and Tazza, but no, Sarah, we won't call him Razza. We'll call him Rammy, as you instructed, okay? She'll be happy with that. Number 10 goes through there. That's Steve Kenworthy. But the battle is on out front, and Jonesy has gone past Ramsbotham. He now leads. So Darren Jones with 2 more rounds to go after this one. Silverstone, 3 actually. Silverstone, Brands Lydden, and then Brands Hatch. I just have to think in my mind where they all are. So still a chance for Darren Jones to get pipped to the post in this championship if he doesn't finish the next 3 races. Daniel Tarratt, of course, the man that beat him last year, hence the number 2 and number 3 plates on the bike. And Darren Jones looking to win this year and get, of course, his brand new Aprilia RSV Mille, given to him courtesy of Aprilia for winning the series. Looks like we won't have the Aprilias with us next year. Looks like we're going to have a Super Twin class, which of course will include Ducatis and everything. Number 60, that's Paul Rogers. Very twisty track here at Cadwell Park for these big bikes. Have to work very hard to keep them on the track. Remember, they're basically standard machines. It's a one make class, limited one make class, I have to say. They're not permitted to carry out too much in the way of modifications to the machines. Here they come once again. The Protec Aprilia RSV 1000 class. Darren Jones leads. Marc Ramsbotham there in second place. And looking a little bit further back if we may. No, we're going to stay with the leaders at the moment. There's first. Well, that looks like 46. Well, that would be Mark Hoogenboom. And with a name like that, he has to have some sort of a Dutch or South African heritage. He does come from Melton Mowbray, so that may have something to do with it. It's a very nice place, Melton Mowbray. I went through it once. It was closed. So there he is in third place. He still has that number 60 bike behind him of Paul Rogers from Basingstoke. That's another Dynatech machine, so the lads have been busy on the engine tune in front. And there is Mr. Hoogenboom. We haven't thought of a nickname for him yet, so perhaps someone would like to send them some suggestions either by email or on a postcard. 16 going through, Doug Lowe from Burton-on-Trent. A little bit further down the field. As the leaders come through, it's still Darren Jones from Chesterfield on the Speedway Motorcycles Aprilia out front. Still got Marc Ramsbotham there tucked up alongside him from Weymondenham, I think it's pronounced. I'm sure his wife will let me know if it's wrong. There they go. And if Ramsbotham was to win here today, that would be his first win of the series. Jonesy, of course, has been the front runner right from the first round, with Daniel Tarratt missing the first couple of rounds, of course, because he decided not to race. Oh, that could be the man. Yes, it is. So Tarratt just sneaks through into third place. Number 10, Steve Kenworthy from Pembury on the ton higher Aprilia. So Tarratt, as I said, missed the first 2 rounds. He decided he wasn't going to race, and then he came to Croft and thought, no, hang on a minute, I'm missing out here. He's got a bike that's now 2 years old, so he thought perhaps he wouldn't be too competitive, but he is. Crashed out at one of the last rounds. That was Brands Hatch, of course. He did that in style. This looks like 78 and 60. Yeah, that's 78. That is Keith Clarke from Thamesford. And the bike behind him battling hard, of course. Here they come, the front runners. One I haven't noticed out there, I'm not sure whether he's racing it today, and that is number 6. He is out there, 77. Our old friend Dave Diboll. He's out there somewhere. Keep an eye out for Dave. He'll be giving it all he's got. These guys are certainly giving it all they've got. Ramsbotham looking for a way up the inside of Jonesy. Tarratt sits back there. No, he didn't make it through that time. And Tarratt's closing up on those two, so we could see a pass any time now. Tarratt didn't get a good start. Another good scrap here between 78 and 23. That's John Carson. And of course, 78 Keith Clarke. As this little group all lining up for a better position. But here come the race leaders. Darren Jones, Dazza Jones with Rami Ramsbotham there in second place, and Daniel the Tazza Tarratt closing up in third. So it's Tazza, Razza and Dazza. Sorry Sarah, I just couldn't resist it. As the rest of the field come through, a big wheelie there from Stuart Maclure from Coventry, 66. It's so easy to get the front end of the bike light when you come up over that little bit there, up onto the mountain section. And here they come. And it's still Darren Jones that leads it from Marc Ramsbotham, 73. Then Daniel Tarratt, number 2. No number 1 this year, of course. The man that won it last year deciding to race in the British Superstock Series. But this will be the last year that we see this one-make Aprilia class, because next year we will have a Super Twin class to replace this particular group of boys. I'm sure many of these lads will ride in that particular class anyway. We saw that when we lost the Aprilia 250s. We saw the 400 class emerge, and I have to say it's been a great class. 78, all good scrap on here, and it looks 33. There's Dave Diboll. Oh, what are you doing, Dave? You're getting in everybody's way. 77, Officer Diboll there, causing a traffic jam. Well, he didn't fall off the bike, that's one good thing. Back at the front, and then he changes. No, it's Marc Ramsbotham. So it's getting all. Officer Diboll's getting me carried away here. So we've got a change out front. Jonesy now back in the second. So we've got Dazza and Tazza charging for second place, and Razza out front. Rami Ramsbotham, 78, leads this one now, and if he wins this, it really will be party time tonight for those guys. I think the champagne will be out, that's for sure. It'll be the first time he's won a race this year, and he really rightly deserves a chance to do it. Just say, and look at this, Tarratt's gone past the two of them, and Ramsbotham's coming back at him. Well, it's all starting to hot up now, and Jonesy's sitting there waiting for a chance, and it's Tarratt. Well, I think someone's lit a burner underneath his back wheel or something, or somewhere, because he's really stepped up the pace, and these other two are going to have to go like hell to stay with him. Number 60. Well, that's Paul Rogers. So he's having a good race, but it really is starting to hot up. Well, with still 3 rounds to go, the championship is certainly not won. And here comes Daniel Tarratt up into the lead. Comes around this corner, cranks. Oh, and he's gone! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, he did that at Brands Hatch, and he's done it again. Just taking it that little bit too far. And the old tyres have gives way, but it's Ramsbotham then. Rami's in the lead. He's got... I've got to stop laughing on that one. Daniel Jones. I'm not laughing at Daniel Tarratt, believe you me. It's just so sad luck for the lad, but we've lost Tazza. As the rest of the field come through, number 10. Oh dear, Steve Kenworthy. I feel so sorry for poor Daniel Tarratt, because he's on an uncompetitive machine and he's pushing it to all it's worth. Checkered flag then for Marc Ramsbotham. He's going to be delighted with that for sure. So let's have a look then. Marc Ramsbotham with his first win of the season from Darren Jones and Paul Rogers. Wade Martin there, John Coughlan and Mark Hoogenboom. Dylan Fox, Keith Clarke, Steve Kenworthy, Stuart Maclure. What a good race, but sad for Daniel Tarratt. Well, there he is, chuffed as punch. Sarah will be happy, that's no doubt about that. So Razza wins it from Tazza, and poor old Tazza, he has to walk home. Never mind.